Hello, my name is Joseph South, and welcome to my social media post on genetically modified foods, or GMOs for short, and a little bit about if they can be eaten or should be avoided. So to start off, we're going to look at if they should be eaten or if they shouldn't. And the best way to look at that is how it would affect human health. Now, genetically modified food has actually been going on since crops and agriculture has started. The big question and the big fear comes in more with gene editing. Now, genetically modified foods used to be just you would breed your two sweetest apples together to see if you could get a sweeter apple. Or you would breed your two wolves that were really loyal together to see if you could get a wolf that was even more loyal. But gene editing is you're actually going into the genes of these products and you're changing them up. Now, a lot of people believe that that's kind of gross and kind of weird so far as calling it Frankenfood. But actually in 2013, about 88% of scientists believed it was safe. But the big issue is that the public doesn't. So scientists say that it is safe to eat, but the public is still under the impression that at least gene-edited foods are not safe to eat. Now, looking at how it affects energy, you want to look at the problem that GMOs are trying to solve, and that's world hunger mainly. So does it do an effective job of doing that? And the answer to that is no, because it's not a very sustainable system. I'll go more into this on the next slide, but the equipment that is used to create these GMOs throughout the process, especially in the farming process, is not helpful and actually ends up hurting the environment more than it ends up helping it. And there's actually thousands, a lot more sustainable systems that create better crops and use less energy than GMOs. So if your focus for saving energy is solving hunger and helping out the world in that way, you're going to want to look for something else besides GMOs. Now, finally, to talk about the environment. So genetically modified food could help save the environment by making crops use less, or the big way that it saves the environment is actually helping save crops in general. For example, there's the story of the Hawaiian papaya. Now, the Hawaiian papaya was thriving, it was doing well, but then it got hit with, I believe it's called the ring virus, which actually ended up affecting the papaya to a point that it ended up getting hurt and hurting the strand of papaya so much that it was actually going to be decimated and no longer allowed. So they genetically modified papayas and actually saved the papaya plant, and they changed the name the rainbow papaya, and it's actually now a thriving plant. As some other things, the industrial farming tools used to plant GMOs, those are not helpful. There's some Roundup lawsuits as well that have to do with the environments. And this is talking about the business environment, but GMOs actually allow few companies to run the entire crop industries, which that isn't so much as the environment as in, sky, earth, air, but it's in the environment in a business area, and I still think it's interesting to know.